Take my hand, so we can do it again. Do it again. Take my hand.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Folarin Lawal, you are number one to comment. Jumolo Omotayo, Mamanie, how you doing today? Oh, Sarime Godfrey, thank you. Debray Ade, God bless you. Thank you very much. Oluwabumi Oloke Adeyemo Ayo Yinka, God bless you. Richard Managot, Richard Gamfield, God bless you. Elizabeth Okpeson, how you doing? Ngozi Nabuchi, God bless you. Yetunde Olagbuju, Mama Niye. Josephine Alade, how you doing? Adewiyi, Margaret, God bless you. Kende Gabriel, thank you. Pat Igbinosa, God bless you. All right, we thank God for everybody. When you love more on point, how you doing? Blessing Adejesu, God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody. Safana, God bless you. Thank you. All right, welcome everybody. As you're coming in, I want you guys to just do one thing for me: share this broadcast. I don't want you to just come online alone. I want you to share this broadcast on your wall. We have over 117 people online right now. If I can have 117 shares, it will be great. It will be nice. And that's part of what you're going to be doing to help this particular ministry to go further and to go forward in life. So what I need you to do right now is suspend everything that you're doing right now and just click that share button to be able to share it on your page. Unless you are not proud of me, unless you feel like, let me just go and look at that stupid guy. I don't have to be on his page anyway. So if you can share the video on your page, it will be nice. All right. If that's the only thing you could do. Olubumi Oloke, thank you for the 100 stars. God bless you. Yemisi Akinteju, God bless you. Thank you very much. So I want you guys to go ahead and share. Go ahead and share it on your wall, share it on your page. If you can share it on groups, go ahead and share it. Because what we're doing here is we are teaching the truth. We are teaching the truth so that so many of our people out there can actually learn and learn again and learn again until they get better. Now, marriage is very complicated, but I believe it's beautiful. Marriage is beautiful and can be better than the way it is right now. We can take marriage to the next level if every one of us can actually team up together and be able to work together to be able to educate people. Like I said on my show the last time, Ido, how you doing? On my show the last time, I said that we all need to work together. There are some men out there right now, they believe that, okay, what I'm teaching is actually trying to enslave men. I want to make the women the boss, and I want to make the men the slave. Like I want to reverse, the old stuff, what's going on right now. I want to flip it upside down, but that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is to preach the undiluted word of God so that men can love their wife the way Christ loved the church, and then be able to surrender his own life unto the church. And that's going to bring the kind of change, it's going to bring the kind of effect that we've been praying for, asking for in relationship. I must have counseled, I don't know, man, maybe almost about 8,000 plus people now, being couples right now. And I see so many situations coming up in relationships, so many different things that people do pass through, and that made me to make. I made a comment today that men, sorry, women and pain, women and pain. They have the pain, the menstrual period pain. That during their menstrual period is always very painful. They go through the pain. All right, they go through the pain. They take, some of them will take medicine, some will drink agbo. Some of them don't even do nothing. They'll just actually hold it together and just go through the 4 days, 5 days, 3 days of menstrual pain or through. And if you ask women to tell you about their experience during menstrual period, you might not be able to hold yourself together. All right. But you don't understand what they do go through. It's a lot of pain. Number two is pain during childbirth. When they're having children, the kind of pain they go through during the childbirth is a lot. That some people they cross over, they die during childbearing time. It's very, very painful. All right, very, 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 very painful. Another one is, during the time they go to the salon to do their hair. If you think it's easy, it's not easy. I looked at my daughter. She doesn't like, when she was a baby, she doesn't like anybody touching her hair. She will cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. And sometimes I see my wife after she's gone back to the salon and come back, she'll be slapping her head like this, back, 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 back. And I just wonder, why are you slapping your head for? Why are you slapping your head? This stuff is painful. It's very painful. I don't know about ovulation pain. I don't know about the breast pain, but I think it's there. I said the cooking pain. People don't understand that there is pain in cooking. The smoke entering your eyes, you running from the living room back to the kitchen, onion in your eyes. Sometimes you get caught with a knife and all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. All right? It's a lot of work. If you don't know, it's a whole lot of work. To package a fine girl is not easy. The pain of shoes. When they wear their shoe, the shoe is painful because they will buy the kind of shoe. I don't know about that for women, man. Some of them will just buy this high heel shoe and you just wonder how comfortable that is. It's not comfortable. I know my wife will always put the slippers in her purse and she will put the slippers in the car when we're going out. And then the time will come, she had to take off the shoe and wear slippers. And I'm like, what? I don't know. Just don't know why. What? I can wear my shoe anywhere. I wear my shoe to drive. I wear my shoe, everywhere. I don't have to take it off. But women, they must have a slippers in their wallet. In their wallet. They have to, in the purse. So when they get in the car, they have to flip it and they take the high shoe off and then wear the slippers or whatever. I don't know. The pain of dressing. Do you know some of them they have to shove their belly in to wear their body magic? It's painful. It's not easy. All right. They must not drink water, they must not eat because they want to make themselves look like they've lost weight. So they will have to go through the pain to go into the body magic. They tie this, the bra, all kinds of stuff like that. Do you know? I don't know. For real. And another pain is that some of them, they have, you don't understand. When a woman has got big breasts, it's a lot of pain. The breast will drag their back, it will drag them inside. Then they start having back pain. Some of them do go to the doctor to cut it off and then to actually reduce their breast. They call it breast reduction. They reduce it because of the pain behind. Because of the pain behind. So many different stuff that will cause pain, body ache. Sometimes they got headache because of a lot of things. Headache, a lot of things. Children will be shouting, da 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 da. Everybody shouting, da 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 da. Junior, stop. Junior, come over here. Stay here. Do that. And then at the end of the day, they got to cook. They got to run around. The living room is dirty. The bedroom is dirty. They got to run. They got pain in their legs, pain in the hand, headache, everything. Headache, everything. You know what I'm saying? And men, we don't understand. We just don't get it. You see, sometimes when you are not the one passing through the thing, or you are not passing through it, it's possible for you not to be able to feel what they are feeling. You may not be able to feel how they feel. You know, sometimes when women are cranky and they turn around and they become insultive, abusive sometimes. See, if you understand what is going on in their body, that they don't even have control over, their hands are doing some things. Something is wrong in their belly. One hormone is going crazy somewhere, or the woman that used to love sex, that jump on you for sex before, just suddenly turn around and start looking at the wall on the other side, and you don't know what is going on in their body, that they don't have any control over it. It's just happening. It's more or less like a roller coaster. They are praying. They themselves, they're praying for it to stop. So anytime you see them smile and then they start problems and all kinds of stuff, maybe they have a little bit of good time at a time. Maybe they got a good time like a week or two, and then before you get to know it, the pain is bad, menstrual cycle is bad, or it's back again, this pain, that pain, everything all around the place. But even with it, they still manage to keep it going. They still manage to keep it going. They still go to school. They still go to work. They still come back to be the mother. They still serve you in bed. They still do all manners of things, even though they pass through all of this every month, every day of their lives. Every month, every day of their lives. They go through it. They go through this. They go through. If we can pass through half of what women are passing through when we talk about pain, I think we will. I think we will. We will definitely. We will definitely appreciate them. If there is blood coming from your penis, and the blood is not just coming; it's coming with stomach ache that you have to lie down, and the cramps and all kinds of stuff will actually grab you and stuff, and blood coming out of your penis. Maybe you will understand a little bit. Maybe you will, for real. Maybe you will. For real, I'm not lying. Maybe if a baby can pop out of your penis, maybe you will, and you feel the pain. You feel the pain of a big baby coming out of the tiny hole of your penis. Maybe you will understand the kind of pain they go through during childbearing. Maybe you will understand. Maybe you feel, whoa, my God. So this is what women go through. Elizabeth of person, thank you for the 100 stars. God bless you. Maybe you will understand. Maybe you feel it. All right. Maybe you will. So maybe you will. That there are some men, they celebrate their wives like constantly. There are some they don't. They can't. For some they can't. All right. All right. When I look at all this stuff, when I sometimes I just pause sometimes to check it out and just look at it. Say, sometimes I just feel like I think. Mother's Day is supposed to be every day. Women's Day is supposed to be every day. We are supposed to celebrate women, supposed to celebrate men. I mean, women like every day. Every day, we're supposed to celebrate them. It's supposed to be a celebration for the sisters, like every day. We celebrate them. So I came up with this, that black women are beautiful. The black is with the B. Beautiful is with the B. And blessed is with the B. So that's B raised to power 3. Black women, they are beautiful and blessed. So it's just time for us to celebrate women, celebrate our African sisters. They are doing well. They are doing so well. There is nothing you can say. You can go and say anything whatsoever. Sometimes I just sit down and say, why am I even fighting these people? Why am I fighting my wife? I really don't understand what she's going through, because there are certain things that she's going through that she can't even say. It's not something that you will understand. If she should share them with you, you can't understand. When hormones are going crazy, can you even share the feeling? It's not something you can share at all. Your husband wants you to look very beautiful, wants you to look, are fabulous. But to look like that takes a lot. There's a whole lot of sucking in, a lot of pain, a lot of cutting out and stuff. You go to the salon, you do your hair, you do everything, and sometimes I just see her, she'll just be slapping her own head like bang bang bang. I wonder what is going on in her head. I was like, what exactly is wrong with you? Why are you slapping your head for? And she'll be like, you can't understand. You know what I'm saying? The pain they go through just to be a woman, the pain they go through just to be a wife, the pain they go through just to be a mother, and even a friend. All right, it's a lot. Some people do go through, pain during sex. They go through pain during sex and stuff. You know, they go through it. During sex, they go through the pain, and when they go through the pain like that, you you don't understand. A lot of people will say, "Oh, is it not just ordinary sex?" But there are some of them they do have pains when it comes to sexual relationship. They have pains. They go through pain. All right. So this other stuff. I just put everything together. Like sometimes when you broke and you actually reach out to them, women. I don't know. I don't know how they always find the time to plan. They always have something planned, and they will always tell you, "Don't worry. I think I got some few dollars somewhere we can manage." And then they'll bring it out. It's not just going to be few. When they're talking about few, they're talking about $1,000, $2,000, and then you look at them and say, "Wow, this is not few. This is a lot." And you will see them. They give you their paycheck. They spend money on the children. They do all manners of things, all manners of things just to cover for you. They cover for you. All right, they do. It's in their DNA. For Larry Lawal, I think so. Every one of them, all of them, they act the same way. They act the same way, all of them. They are troublemakers, though. They can put trouble anytime. They are big time troublemakers. If they want to make trouble, sometimes it's not really that they actually mean the trouble. They just want to get your attention. So, and when they start, we are not that patient with them that we just explode and talk. And then the next thing she will say was like, "I'm only teasing you. I'm just teasing you. I'm just trying to gain your attention here." But the guy will just be off the hook and start yelling and shouting and stuff. And man, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's not like they really want to make trouble. Sometimes they just want to gain your attention. Sometimes they just want to just crack a joke and then they start and then they, do some stuff. And then the next thing is that you're going to actually flip the table and then start a quarrel. Women, African women, they are very, very courageous. When you talk about being courageous, I mean, they come into America at the age of 47, 49, and then the next thing they're thinking about is that I want to go back to school. At the age of 49, me, I don't know one plus one again. One plus one is not in my head. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the spelling of yes? I can't even remember the spelling of yes. And then you see these African ladies who come in at a very old age, 49, 50. Some of them even 50, 55. They come in and then they say, "I'm going back to school." I don't know how they do that kind of stuff. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. But they do it in a way, I don't know how they do it. And then before you get to know it, they come back and they turn the light on and then they read. And then before you get to know it, they cook. They have sex, then they take care of the kids and stuff, make phone calls here and there. And then before you get to know it, they are already graduating and then they're actually taking their board exam and then they read. And before you get to know it, they just show up from nowhere and then they say, "I passed my board exam." I say, "What? What? How did you do that?" I can't even go back and pass no board exam. I'm going to fail it like 20 times. I can't even pass nothing. All right. I'm too old to think about anything. I'm just too old. All I know how to do right now is yell, eat, and that's it. They say the only thing that can never be removed from my head is banking. That's all it's going to be in my head. Understand? But when you come over and be looking for how to solve a problem, arithmetic, mathematics, or algebra, or whatever, I don't know. But they know. You're going to be very surprised. They just find it out. Boom. They're done. African women. African women. They are very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful, very courageous. African women are very spiritual. I just want to let you know that they are very spiritual. When you are looking for um, people they call prayer machine, uh, find the African ladies. It's possible for them to have makeups on. Their makeup can be as thick as anything. Thick as anything. They can have their gele touching the sky, and then their Iran buba flowing on the ground. But let me tell you something. You would think they are party machine. No, they are prayer machine. You see, you don't understand. They party, all right, but at the same time they pray. You don't want to lay hands on their husband. You don't want to touch their kids. When you touch their kids, you touch their husband. The way they're going to transform, that they will go from makeup straight to the prayer room, and then you start hearing die. Hey, the moment you will hear those things, and then you'll be shocked and say, is this not the person that is singing Wasiu just now? Is this not this person that is just dancing to something like that? That is actually, we think that this one is very carnal. This one look very carnal with her makeup on, her Gillian, and then suddenly she's flipping, and then she's entering into the prayer room right now, and 27 days fasting and prayer activated without thinking about it. Boom! She will just come out from nowhere and say, I'm fasting for 27 days. Yeah, you'll be so shocked. You won't believe yourself. For real. You'll be very surprised. You'll be so dazed that the one that you see that you think they're party machine, forget them. Forget them. Don't mess with them. When you mess with them, Baba God will kill you. I'm telling you, angels will come and beat the hell out of you because they will go naked. Those people, they will go naked on God. I saw a woman say, I am going naked on God. I said, do you want to seduce God? Stuff like that. African women, they are very spiritual. African women are very intelligent. Oh my God. Very intelligent. You will not believe the kind of IQ they got. Don't cheat, oh. Don't be cheating, oh. Because if you cheat, these African women, they will go CIA, FBI on you. That the information that you never believed they could find, they will find it, and they are so good with screenshotting things. They know how to screenshot things. They can put their phone right here, and the phone can be looking at what you are doing on the other side, and they will just do a screenshot, and that stuff will come to their own phone. Magically, you will not believe the way they were. You will ask them and say, how did you manage to get this information? I say, we'll get here, none. How did you manage to enter? This guy has got a very long password in his phone and padlock and stuff. His phone is nowhere to be found in the house or whatever. It's stuff like that. How did you manage to? And the get here, none. And then even you yourself, you now be very afraid and say, who get here, none. If I will get here, who get here, none. They know how to get whatever they want. They are so intelligent. So intelligent. You can sit down here and just lie to them all day long, and they look at you like this and they smile. My dear, what is going on in their head is far greater than what you're talking about, because they got proofs and evidences in their phone that phone, if they should open it to you, that you will now tell yourself that no case in this one, I better surrender and start begging, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, they got proofs. They will just be laughing at you and then laugh at you and laugh at you because they want to kill you. African men, you are not even 20% close to how the intelligence of women, of African women. You are not 20% close to it. They've gone. They are gone. They are so gone. You would think they are all dancing. You think they don't know nothing. They know a lot. They know too much. Not too much. One woman told me one day, he said, have you ever told me how much you are earning? The man said, what should I tell you? He said, I will tell you how much you earn. I will tell you how much you pay in tax every month. I will tell you your social security deposit. I will tell you everything. I will tell you what is in your bank account. I will tell you how much you send to your family every month. I will tell you how much is in your GTB account in Nigeria. I will tell you everything now. The man said, tell me now. And the woman started talking, and the man was like, straight, freeze. Oh, the man got frozen right there. Look at the information me I'm holding. This woman already have all the information in her hand. She got everything. How did you get the get here? No, you will not know. Mogbo, this man know my wife. I don't know your wife. Your wife is just like all other women, man. We'll tell you everything. We'll tell you everything. You don't sit down there and just be looking like. That's why I celebrate women. Man, come on, man. Let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute and just make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Let's just give a kind of a celebration for women. African women, black women, beautiful women, blessed women. You guys are black, you're blessed, and you are beautiful. Just take a minute to just celebrate yourself anywhere you are right now, wherever you are. Anywhere you are right now, just celebrate yourself. Just say, celebrate yourself right now. Come on. I want somebody just celebrate yourself. I'm telling you the fact. Just take a minute to do so. So many of our men could have died. Many of you are supposed to be in the grave by now. If not for that woman, if not for the woman God has given unto you, you'll be in the grave right now. I'm telling you. So many things you will have eaten. Many things you could have eaten that your eyes are closed. You are so blind. African women can see it 60 years ahead of men. African women, they can see 60, 70 years ahead of men that they will say something right now. And when it will come to pass in 5 years later, people will ask, how did you get to know this? They know. They dream, they see vision, they see revelation. They have this solid instinct that they can perceive things and know when you change and know when you're happy. They know everything about you. For real. They know everything about it. And that's why when you see a man cruising a very beautiful girl, the guy's got no money, he's got no job, he's got nothing, he's cruising a beautiful girl, and you would think it's because of your big voice or your handsomeness or your whatever that is making the girl to stay with you. No, you're missing it. The girl didn't stay with you because you're handsome or because you have a big voice. No. She knows where you're going. This girl, she must have seen your future way back. You don't know nothing. So many of you men don't know anything. The reason why you're failing is that God has given you one idol in your house. One idol. You call her a witch, but she's not a witch, but she's a very powerful instrument that God has placed in your house. And this instrument is supposed to help you. They call that instrument a helpmeet, an instrument that's supposed to help you to get to where you're going. And this woman will see a revelation, will dream dreams, will share things with you. She will tell you things that you will never believe in your life. And then if you can follow those things, you will see where your prosperity is going to land. But you will not listen. You won't listen. You'll be saying, Obìnrin lásán. I want to let you understand that there is nothing like Obìnrin lásán. A lot of women are actually greater than you, taller than you, bigger than you. In all things in life, you don't even want that person she should come over and just marry. But she married you because God has ordained her to be with you. And then she's supposed to be that equipment, that instrument to take you to your destination. But you will not believe it. She can wake up in the morning and say, I had a dream. You know, Mama Lala to do. Yeah, Lala, Lala. Allah Jaku, Lala. No. Listen, but whereas the dream is actually what's supposed to point you towards where you're going or to warn you about the danger that is coming. But instead of you listening to those things, you are just enter into that particular stuff and then you die like that. And then you die. You don't know nothing. You don't know anything. You see, when you're busy sleeping and snoring, I bet it. Your wife is awake somehow, looking at your stupid face and say, "Look at this idiot that is sleeping, that is shouting in the afternoon. I'm the man. You don't have any power. You think you have power. You don't have no power. You don't have Jackie Robinson power. You're supposed to sit down right there and just be thanking God for the wife God has given to you. Just sit down there and just thank God. Just thank God for the woman God has given unto you that will never allow you to be killed, allow you to die, it won't allow you to drink poison. That woman will always warn you when something's coming. You see, one funny thing that is happening is that, you see, when you guys are actually playing with that sister in church, when you're playing with that single sister in church, and then your wife is saying, hey, what are you doing with that sister in church? Am I not doing evangelism? Is it not evangelism I'm doing? Mo sọ fún ẹ, evangelism rẹ kùrùkẹrẹ evangelism ọmọ aláìní ẹ sí jẹ́ẹ̀lì lọ́jọ́ kan. O jealous me, o jealousy. Na him dey worry you. Get out of here, kúrò mi bá. Ní kọ́kí ni mo evangelist di méjì ẹ ṣọ́ra yín ṣe ti evangelist àwa náà. Àwọn tó ń tà wá lẹ́yìn evangelist wa evangelist one time, and before you get to know it, you'll be so surprised when the problem will start. The problem will just come, and then you now look at Jenny Yawomi. How did she know that there's a problem coming? They look at other women, they see other women, they know what is in the heart of that other woman. They know what the woman wants to do to you. They know it. The way to say the minute to buy the woman, they say jealousy. But a time will come when that stuff will manifest. When they wake up in the morning and they say, there is a dream, I got to share with you. And then you say, I had a dream. You need to listen. Listen to the dream. Listen to it. It will help you. It will help you. When you listen to the dream, it will help you to navigate. It will help you. It will be a warning sign for you. You'll be warned. This journey you're about to enter into is dangerous. Your wife has seen something. Listen to it. All right? Don't just throw everything away. Don't just throw nothing away. They know what they're saying. They know it. They know other women. They know the dangerous women when they see them. They know it when they see them. And when they warn you, always listen. Because one day it's going to happen. And you know one funny thing, when it will happen, you will always bring it back to that same woman at home. Motidaron. Tinuga Motidaron. Kí ló ṣe? Orí ọmọ tí mo ṣe evangelism ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ọmọ ẹ̀mí kan Bible dídá ọ̀lọ́ mo kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀bá mo evangelize ọmọ ẹ̀. Mo evangelize ọmọ ẹ̀. Mo wọ́n fún mi pé ìbáde evangelize ẹ̀ church òkè tó lọ evangelize ẹ̀ náà nínú ilé ẹ̀. Orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ John tí ń sísìn mi lọ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn nílé o. Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé kí wọ́n á mu kọfí bí ṣe mu kọfí nìkan kọfí orí ẹ̀ rí ojú inú ẹ̀ gan rí ọlọ́ọ̀ rí. Kọfí nìkan ni mi ní kí n mu o. Bí ṣe mu kọfí tó bá bí ṣe sùn lọ nìyẹn ṣá ọlọ́ọ̀. Tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kọfí máa ń jẹ́ sùn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ bí ṣe sùn lọ nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí máa jí bá mi kàn bá mi ó lọ́mọ yẹn bá sọ pé mi gbádùn ẹ̀ gan bọ̀bọ̀. Ó gbádùn mi kẹ́. Ó wá fi picture mi hàn pé ó ti take naked picture mi mo gbé mo ti dáràn mo kú gbà mí. It is now your wife. This is your wife that you actually has been warning you. The one that's been warning you that will now say, ó tọ́ ẹ kò tán ẹ. It's stuff like that. Now ojú kòkòrò ti gbé ẹ wọnú wàhálà wá balẹ̀. Now at the end of the day, you now start looking for the support of the same woman. You're looking for the support of the same woman right now. You want the same woman now to be now the one to give you support and take you out of all of this stupid stuff that you've done. All right? Why she was actually asking you to stop, don't do this thing, stop, don't do this. You refuse to listen. You won't listen. Yeah. You continue jumping. You jumped inside of the fire now. Now you're bringing it home to her because at the end of the day, it's going to be a ridicule to both of you. But she warned you, but you refuse to listen. She warned you, but you refuse to listen. So many things go on like that. So I just want to take a minute again just to appreciate women. Just appreciate them. They are beautiful. They are blessed, and they're black. Just imagine that. That's a solid combination right there. The black, the beautiful, and they're blessed. Our African sisters are just wonderful people. Wonderful people. God is using them. God is blessing them. They are very close to God. They're very spiritual. They're very educated. They are very knowledgeable For real. I'm not going to lie to you. And let me now tell you the last one that I want to say before I actually get out of here because I have a session right now. You see, African women are more or less like a pigeon. Ẹyẹlé ni wọ́n. Ẹyẹlé wọn máa ń bónílé jẹ, wọ́n máa ń bónílé mu tó bá dọjọ́ ọkú wọn ẹyẹ rí. But you know one funny thing that is happening right now is that our African men don't appreciate their efforts. So now they change. They now become more or less like a cock that they leave now. Formerly, they were just kind of this die-hard fan of men. They want to eat with you, they want to dine with you, they want to drink with you, and they want to die with you. And some of them are still like that today anyway. So many of them are still like that. They actually stick with you. They suffer with you. You abuse them. They stay. They stay, take care of your kid for you. They give you their money. They give you everything. But you continue to neglect them. You continue to disrespect them. You continue to do all manners of things to them. Now they change. They're changing right now. Do I blame them for changing? No, I'm not blaming them. They don't want to die. And like I said this morning, some people will actually judge you because you're a divorcee. They labeled you a sinner because you're a divorced person. They lock you down. Um, they disconnect from you. They push you aside, even in church, and they see you to be a sinner. And one thing I said was tell them next time you see them, tell them your own case is even better off than Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene happens to be a prostitute. She wasn't sleeping with one man, she was sleeping with so many men all around. Banging this one, banging that one. And she got demons in her too. So she's not just an ordinary woman, she got demons in her. And she was sleeping all around for money. But you know what? That same woman sat next to Jesus throughout his earthly ministry. Every time you see Christ, you see Mary Magdalene. Every time you see Jesus, Mary Magdalene sitting next to him. And your own situation is not as bad as Mary Magdalene. So let them call you a sinner. Let them call you a divorcee. But at least you are alive to take care of your children. At least you're alive to see your children's children. You walked out of an abusive relationship and you're fine. You know what I'm saying? I celebrate a lot of women who are actually living as single mothers today. I celebrate you guys. I celebrate you guys. It's a wonderful thing you've done. You walked out when it's necessary to do so. For the sake of God and for the sake of your children, because you are useless to God in the grave. It's only the living that could serve God. If you are dead, you are useless to God. But you choose to be alive. It means that God can still trust you. He can still use you. He can still send you to nations and kingdoms of this world. And you will be alive for your children on the day of their graduation ceremony. They won't feel alone. On the day of their wedding, they won't feel alone. And when they give birth to their children, you will be there to celebrate with them. So that's exactly who you are. A superstar, a superman, superwoman. Sorry, a superwoman. It takes a lot of strength to be divorced. It takes a lot of pain to be divorced. It takes a long way for you to be able to settle as a divorcee. The labeling, the pain, the rejection, the name calling, the segregation, all of that stuff. But you chose to go through those things for the sake of yourself, God, and your children. So I celebrate you guys. It's possible for people not to understand. It's possible for pastors not to feel you. But I do. I know what you've been through. And I know what you're still going through today. So you are one of those ones that I say you are black woman, beautiful woman, and you're blessed. You're black, you're beautiful, and you're blessed. And I celebrate you today also. I give thanks to God. And to those ones who are still in their husband's houses, you're still married, I celebrate you. I celebrate you because you have chosen to be there. I celebrate you because you are still faithful. I celebrate you because you're loyal to that man. And but I pray for you that you continue to enjoy that marriage. You continue to enjoy every bit of the way. And you'll know peace and happiness in your marriage also, in Jesus' name. And I want to celebrate quickly the single ones who have never been married but still asking the Lord, when will it be my turn to celebrate you, African woman? You are black, you're beautiful, and you're blessed. All right? Always remember that marriage is not a ticket to heaven. Marriage is not a ticket to heaven. If it happens, good. If not, glory to God. Don't kill yourself because you want to get married. Stay black, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. You can do all things. There is nothing you cannot achieve. You can achieve everything by yourself. If you can actually stay black, stay beautiful, and continue to be blessed. All right? And one day at the appointed time, if it's the will of God, God will bring that better half to your life. But don't be the one to actually make it happen for yourself. Don't be in a hurry to get married. Don't force it to happen. Don't buy a husband. Let it be the mind of God. Let it be the mind of God. So I still celebrate you. And I thank God for your life. God bless everybody. And then I want you to know, men that are listening to me right now, always make sure that you actually appreciate your wives. Always say to them, they are black, they are beautiful, and they are blessed. Blessed to carry your own children. Blessed to be called your wife. Blessed to be called your better half. And they are beautiful. And they are black. Celebrate them all the time. And the Lord will bless your marriage in Jesus' name. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank God for everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming to listen to my broadcast today. I really appreciate you all. Don't let anybody treat you otherwise. Don't let anybody disrespect you. Don't let anybody ridicule you. Always remember that you're black, you're beautiful, and you're blessed. Anyhow, either you're married, single, or you're a single mother, or you're a divorcee, you are beautiful, and you're blessed, and you're black. I'll see you guys later by the grace of God. Stay blessed. Have a beautiful, beautiful week ahead of you. Bye.
Take my hand.